on, YouTube world, man? Back again. Today we're gonna be looking at the damn good Verge Solid. I was a huge fan of the original and the Pearl. Damn good Verge Solid was I know a lot of people liked it, but for me personally, But really excited to see this core and cover combination. So we're gonna see what it looks like. And if you want to support the channel, use the links below as always. And then if you're in the South Florida area, man, come over to Tony Levan's Pro Shop, Bowler's Edge, and they will take care of you. So I'm gonna be comparing it to the Hellcat, and that's really about it, man. Until next time, man, we're gonna get to the bowling. That's where everybody here. So let's have a good time with this, man. And I haven't seen a bunch of reviews for this ball yet, so hopefully by the time I get it up, you guys still, I don't know if they're gonna announce another set of rocks, but let's see what happens. Oh God, that is not how you want to start off a video, but we still gonna keep bowling anyway. Check code. Oh, almost slipped. A little better, but I slipped a little bit. It's not a fresh house shot, but it got probably like about 2-3 games on it. So I think the ball's going to be a little slower, especially with the out-of-box surface. It's a lot of surface. We'll talk about all the numbers and specs later, but yeah, man, we're just going to keep getting a feel for it. So I wouldn't call this ball sharp. It rolls. I'm gonna try to keep get a pocket away a little bit and see what's that motion off the spot. Look up. Oh wow. So moving left, slow the speed down. This is a sports shot ball. Like the tournament bowlers, I think you have this in your bag. You talk about something short or medium, or the back ends are, just a little tighter. This ball rolls heavy enough that I think it's just going to make a lot of sense to have the tournament bag, in that same vein as a GB4 with a lot of box surface, a lot of surface on it. Like that's where that ball fits. Gets me kind of really phase 2 out of box, really rolly before it gets to that down lane, sharper motion. So yeah, we'll keep throwing it, and then we'll get to the Hellcat in a moment. So about 2 more shots with the damn good Verge Solid, I'm sorry, and then we'll get to the Hellcat. Straighter is greater. Straight is greater. Oops. Hellcat just is a pinch cleaner. And I just hit that ball with surface, so it's still getting down the lane just a little easier. And I think that's a testament to how strong the cover is on a Verge. using. We started off. I just like Mardi Gras. Next week when the time is off. Where we live. This too. I think. So before we change angles, the Hellcat is definitely above it, you know, as far as overall motion, but the earlier ball is definitely the damn good Verge. I mean, Verge solid, the orange ball. So just keep that in mind. So if you, where this ball fits, what it's used for, I feel like it's definitely a sport ball. If I was throwing it on a house shot, I would have a much weaker layout to make sure it, you know, retained enough energy. Current layout is like 60 by 4.5 by 30. And that's the layout I put on everything. So it works, but again, I think, you know, a heavier house shot, it works, especially early on. But just keep that in mind when you're making that bowling decision. Where do you bowl at? Which ball may fit in your bag better? I think the Hellcat, for a lot of people, may be a hair more versatile as far as, you know, just down lane motion too. So just keep that in mind.
So as we look at the closer up shots, the Verge Solid got a lot more usable. As soon as that 1500, you know, we started getting some lane shine. The ball just made a much more gradual change. Didn't check as early. As again, when it's a lot of surface on the ball, it makes it a little more difficult to throw it. So I'm happy to say that as I've continued to throw it and I've used it in league play, it looks even better. I took it to a higher friction center and it really controlled the back end of the pattern. And it gave me just a great look because of how strong it is. It saw it consistently, saw the middle of the lane very, very well. It just, again, really looked good for me. So for all the people in higher friction centers, let this ball lane shine. And it's going to be one of those go-to balls, like a Phaze 2 almost. They don't have identical numbers, but they're close enough that the ball, this makes sense. So again, give this ball a chance. Out of box, you gotta be easy on that 1500 or just hit it, take it to the ball spinner. But as it pertains to the Hellcat is a different shape. I think it's a little more down lane. And that's just something to keep in mind. I think they kind of can be used at the same times earlier on in league sets and really give you a great look. I just feel like, again, the Hellcat's a little more violent at the back end of the lane. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so until next time, guys, man, we got some more fun content on the way.